Here we go then. Season finale, season 1. We start in 6th place. 3 points away from Scunthorpe in 8th. And 2 points away from Macclesfield in 3rd. Automatic promotion spot, of course, in 3rd. Although Crawley and Mansfield above us do have games in hand on Macclesfield, as the Crew on 68 points as well. It looks like the title is going to go to Cheltenham. They are 9 points clear as we stand, with 15 points available. They beat us yesterday, of course, as well. We start with Walsall at home. We shall sim that. We shall play Oldham away. We shall play Forest Green, and we shall play Crewe while simulating Port Vale in between over the Easter weekend. So, can it be done? At the beginning of the season, it looked highly unlikely that we would be anywhere near the playoffs. Even at the November stage, December stage, it looked unlikely that we would be challenging for a playoff spot. Luke Hannant gets himself a straight red card in the 23rd minute at home against Walsall. That is not necessarily the best way to go about helping your side solidify a playoff spot, is it, Luke? 10 minutes to go. Cards everywhere in the second half, but a 0-0 draw against Walsall. What does that do as we take a step closer towards the end of the season? It leaves us in 6th still. Luke Hannant is suspended, and Daniel Jones is also suspended for accumulative yellow cards. We will have the full strength side available though for our first played game. We do have Crewe. That, to be fair, that could be a massive game at the end of the season on the final day against Crewe Alexandra. It could genuinely come down to the final day for us or Crewe or both. We are 4 points now clear of Scunthorpe, who must have lost on match day 42. A transfer offer for Kyle Noyle. Our players are going up in valuation as we progress through this season, as they continue to go up in rating too. Right then, we will be missing Luke Hannon off the bench and Jones, frustratingly, but we can put Coker and, well, we'll put Liam O'Ranieri on the bench. Right then, time for played game number 1. Oldham Athletic away. Win, and win well, and we'll have a clearer picture by the end of it. Right, Oldham's starting 11. Gary Woods in goal. Yakovenko, the number 9, leading the way up top. Nepomuceno was actually very good against us in the last game against Oldham. We've got Durnley up top alongside Yakovenko. Fage, I think, scored against us last time we played Oldham, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it like a first-time rocket? I think we drew 2-2 against Oldham the last time we played them. But we don't have to win every remaining game this season. But by doing so, we would stand not only the chance of ensuring we get playoff football, but giving ourselves the potential opportunity of a second or third placed automatic promotion spot. But we do need to ensure that we keep winning games. That draw against Walsall, that's a poor pass. That draw against Walsall has slowed our attack on the teams above us down, but it will not. It says, I don't know why it's saying we're second at the minute in the top left. That's really odd. We are cracking their defensive shell bit by bit in these opening stages. Dallas back. Adebayo still leading the way in the top goal scorer charts with 19. Dallas eventually gets that under control. I try and shoot but can't get the shot away. His rolls. Quickly looking for Adebayo, but well blocked by the Oldham defence. Right. Build again. We got a little bit lucky earlier on with a poor pass that was picked off, but thankfully didn't cost us anything. Look for Dallas. Should have gone to Adebayo. I don't know why I tried to play that out wide. Poor decision making, but thankfully it's cost us a chance of scoring, not cost us a goal defensively. So there to Durnley looking through the gap, but Kyle Noyle has cut that out well. We've been building slowly in this game and needed to, because there's not really been the obvious avenues of attack for counters with Oldham's setup so far. Their 4-4-2 is working just as well defensively as ours so far. And Nathan Collins continues to impress in that centre-back role. That's a poor pass, but thankfully George Maris has been able to bully his way through. And Oboyejo will come away here. Quick turn, and Maris is there. Send it up at Dallas's feet, and here comes Reggie Lamb on the left-hand side. And in multiple times this season, he's scored with a left-footed shot in that position. Andy Dallas with the worst header you've seen for a while. Oh, that was just awful. And to Durnley, to Yakovenko, to Durnley again. The two strike partners linking up here for Oldham. Oh, Nepomuceno has done really well. That was outrageous. Thankfully, Dimmy makes the save, but that was disgusting from their winger there. And it was actually going off target, post and wide by the looks of the trajectory of that ball. So if they score from this corner, we will be pretty hard done by it. Durnley blocked by Collins and away by Collins. 33 minutes played. No goals yet, but certainly chances for either side to have taken the lead. McCann. Short to Smith. Around the corner to Yakovenko. Durnley through the gap there to Nepomuceno. Cross could come in here. It's well blocked. Still, Nepomuceno's kept possession. This will be the last chance of the half, you imagine, unless we can super quickly get it up the other end. Run, Andy. No. Oh, and he had been played through. It was a good ball. 0-0 at the break. This big game against Oldham, every game for us remaining this season is going to be a huge one. I just saw there that Crewe were losing by 1-0. Let's get ourselves a win here, because I'm not sure what's going to happen in the game against Port Vale in that simmed one just 3 days down the line after this. And we could really do with being in a great position before we get to the game against Crewe on the final day, so that we don't have to rely on getting a win against a side that could quite easily hold us to a draw or even beat us. George Maris played in here, does well to keep possession. I've got Rolls with me, and he'll look for Adebayo, who's turned well. This surely has to be 1-0, but it's not. Into Rolls. Leon Davies has stayed central. Look through there for Dallas. Don't fancy driving around on his left foot around the outside there. Davies, Marius. Davies again. Finds Dallas. Oh, that touch though. That touch. He was in a great position, but couldn't get the ball under control. Oldham make a change. Might have to do something similar myself soon. Lamb to Rolls. Adebayo. Got support arriving from Jack. Rolls again. I was just trying to squeeze it between man and post. Couldn't quite find the gap. Decent ball over. Noyle does get to it. Going to goal somewhere else. Goal for Exeter against Morecambe. That doesn't bother us or concern us at this stage. Adebayo's made a good run though. Get there ahead of the keeper. Lift it over him. Oh, he's tried his best. The keeper does manage to make the save. And oh, it's a terrible pass, unfortunately, from Kyle Noyle. Win that, please. Well up, George. Rolls will bring that down on his shoulder. And the pass looking for Andy Dallas, unfortunately, doesn't find him. We're getting ever so close to the first goal in this game. But as of yet, it hasn't arrived. Rolls again through to Dallas. We'll go all the way out wide here to Reggie Lamb. Dunk's going to keep that run going. Oh, but I can't find him. Just can't find the final pass or the final finish to give us a 1-0 lead. McCann has options here. But Davis blocks off one and runs it straight into another. McCann around the corner. Borthwick Jackson into the middle. Dangerous ball. It's going to fall. I'm trying to get rid of it. I can't. A free kick's been given for a foul against the defender, thankfully, although he missed the target anyway, the Oldham man. Let's make a couple of changes. Let's get ourselves a goal to win this game. Into Maris. Forward to Nibs. And Andy Dallas. Oh. Dallas into Maris. Here's Carruthers. Space for Maris. And Nibs. And Harvey Nibs. Harvey Nibs. Oh, Harvey Nibs! Huge goal! Off the bench and within minutes gives us the goal that we've been looking for. Where has that come from Harvey Nibs? I have not felt confident in front of goal with him all season. Heavy touch, turn, decent, finish, exceptional. It wasn't the best of overall play, and if the defenders had been more alert, or it had been earlier in the game perhaps, and they had fresher legs, they'd have gotten there. But the substitute makes the difference. Harvey Nibbs, his 5th goal of the League 2 season, might just be the most important one of 43 games so far. Smith, McCann, back to Mills. Ginormous. I was going to say big away win. It's more than that. This would be a gigantic away win if we can see it across the line. Oh my God! Which somehow we still might. Delev on the counter. Ibs is with me. There's Dallas. I've got Reggie Lamb on the over side of pitch. Reggie, couldn't quite turn away from the defender. Oh my God, how on earth have they not scored there? They head it off the post. Mitov, motionless, just watching it hit the woodwork, but thankfully fired back into action with the rebound. McCann, is he onside there out wide? He's not. On moments like that, promotion campaigns are won and lost. Dimitar Mitov with the umpteenth really important save that he's made for us this season. Time and time again, he's made incredible stop. And he did the same in FIFA 19's RTG as well. He's one hell of a keeper for us, Dimi Mitov. And he sealed all 3 points for us here today. Harvey Nibbs with his 5th goal of the season after 5 minutes on the field of play. Plenty of chances in the game. And Oldham might feel themselves hard done by not to have gotten anything out of that game. Crewe lose. Crawley, however, win. So we managed to win a close game. I don't know whether we were the better team. We shall just focus on the next game. That's all we can do. It's Port Vale in 2 days' time. The lads did it. Harvey Nibbs did it. What a performance from him off the bench. I trusted we'd give it a all, and eventually that trust was repaid. You're more than welcome. Now then, we are 5th. Suspension over for Greg Jones and for Luke Hannon, which is good news because we're going to need them on Monday. Oh, Hannon in the starting lineup, Jones in the starting lineup. What can we do against Port Vale? 3 points, please, lads, if you don't mind. They've lost 2 of their last 3, Port Vale. They're not in the best of form. We've just picked up a very important 1-0 victory against Oldham after a 0-0 draw in the first game of the episode against Walsall. A yellow card apiece, but no goals in the first half hour. And into the second half we go with still nothing on the scoreline. They've missed a penalty, and Delev then scores. Be another big win if we can get it. Oh, no! Former Cambridge United winger Amu with the last-minute equaliser. Bastard. How could you? That leaves us in 6th. We would have been 5th on 70 points. We are, however, 6 points inside the playoffs with 2 games to go. Meaning, we will have playoff football next season. We will have playoff football next episode to try and before we head into the new season. But will we potentially be able to somehow sneak into 3rd spot? All those teams above us have an extra game before then. Hopefully they'll have played that by the time we get to this Forest Green game, so we know exactly what the situation is looking into the final 2 games. Please tell me they've played that. They haven't. They've still got 3 games to go. So then, we are already crowning Cheltenham as league champions. Congratulations, Cheltenham. We are 4 points off 2nd place Macclesfield, but a potential of 6 points away from both Crawley and Crewe. But we do play Crewe on the final day. We have to hope that they drop points, and we have to hope that we win both of our remaining games. Firstly, we shall try and improve the morale slightly. Adebayo has been superb, and he will score today, is what we're predicting. And Jack Rolls has been amazing as well. But I'm not doing any of those things. Jack will play. Right then, 2 games between us and either an automatic promotion spot or playoff place. Harvey Nibbs has earned the start in this next game, though. Forest Green away. Forest Green's lineup is, as you can see it on screen, I'm not sure what formation they're going to be playing. Conrad Logan is a decent keeper, but he's on the bench as Adam Smith, their number one, gets the nod. 4-1-4-1 for them. We have known for a little while that it's in our own hands. So we just need to ensure that it stays in our own hands heading into the final day, and we don't need to rely on beating Crewe and hoping other results go our way. Into Dawson, around the corner to Williams. Here's Hall out to Shepherd on the overlap, and he's turned past me, and they're going to find Grubb. Draws the save out of Dimmy. Forest Green starting the stronger here. Grubb whips the corner in. It's a good delivery too. It's a good header. It's gone in. It's hit Hall on the way through. And Forest Green lead by a goal to nil. Was the initial header on target? I'm not sure. It was. Oh, but only just. And it flicks off the hit. He knew nothing about that. It's just flicked off his heels. How lucky can you get, Rob Hall? His 7th goal of the season. And easily the jammiest of his entire career. Forest Green 1, Cambridge United 0 after 8 minutes. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Make me run, Andy. Oh, he has, and we found him well. And he's going to take it in his stride here, Andy Dallas. I've got options. Oh, it has to be a penalty. It's an unnecessary challenge. And we might see him leave the field of play here, Rawson. He was the one that had the header, I think, that led to their first goal. The referee's going to go to his back pocket here. It's a straight red card for Forest Green. The chance from the spot to equalise. Jack Rolls buried it last time he took a penalty for us. Oh, and just buries this one off the post. That was lucky. I did green time it. And I thought if you green time it, it goes where you've aimed. I wasn't aiming at the post. So green timing doesn't get it specifically in that circle. That was very lucky. Off the post with a big thump. And only just going across the line before hitting the side netting on the other side. Jack Rolls' 7th goal of the League 2 season. We have ourselves an equaliser and now less opposition players on the field to stand in our way for a second goal. Driving down the line. Gets it back there to Grubb. I definitely failed Mills, but the ball played through to Giovanni Brown. Oh, and he squeezed it back here to Grubb. Good block by Collins. Brilliant defending from our loanee again. And Nibbs is here with me. And Andy Dallas is making the run. Oh, but I couldn't squeeze it to him. I wanted to play him in behind into the space. I don't think they've adjusted with their formation since going down to 10 men, Forest Green. But they've done a fair amount of attacking. He's Grubb onside there. He is whipped in. Williams brings it down, knocks it back here to Giovanni Brown. And Adams shoots, well blocked. Adams shoots again and over the bar. Forest Green, oh, I'm getting a yellow card. Forest Green may well still be in with a shout of winning this, even though they've got less men. They haven't felt that vulnerable at the back, nor have they felt like they're any weaker going forward either. They might make a change at half-time perhaps, but as things stand, it's 1-1 against 10 men with 45 minutes to get a winner. Dunk down the line to Reggie Lamb at the beginning of this second half. Reggie looks for Dallas. Somehow does find him with not the best of passes. Jack Rolls could find Andy Dallas again with a much better pass. Just need to hold the defender off here. Well done, Andy. What was that pass? You are kidding me? Greg Taylor wins it back. I'm not even sure what was going on with that pass there. Nibbs just keeps hold of it. Not necessarily playing that good a quality of football here. Get that down to Dallas though. His touch is decent and he actually does find a good pass this time, as does Rolls. And Maris. Oh, George Maris! Love that! Cambridge 2, Forest Green 1. We lead for the first time in this game. I wasn't sure whether that was going to go on target initially. Rolls across to him. And was it outside the foot, or has he just put his foot straight through it? I'm not sure actually. He got closed down right at the last minute. Oh, just right off the laces. Pinged into the top corner. We are in front. Dare I say it again. Could be a big win. Here's Dallas. Nibs is making a good run. And Harvey Nibs is in behind. Harvey Nibs. Oh, a quick fire third. Nibs is having a hell of an impact at the end of this season. Great run. He's not been the fastest, but he must have had some improvement in his physical stats because he really showed a turn of pace there, Harvey Nibs. He does have one of the best potentials of the default Cambridge United players. His 6th goal of the League 2 season, our 3rd of the afternoon. We are definitely getting the win now, and we could drastically improve our goal difference if the goals continue to come, and that might be important come the end of the season after the next final game against Crewe. Macclesfield have equalised against Crawley. That could be big at the top of the table. Both Macclesfield and Crawley in the playoffs, pushing for that 3rd automatic spot. Them taking points off each other would be massive for us if that happens. Be absolutely huge for us, actually. Maris will look for Andy Dallas. A 4th goal could be huge for us too. Dallas in behind. How? Oh, he shanked it horribly. Andy Dallas. Come on, pal. You're better than that. Dawson to Williams. To Dawson again. Back to Giovanni Brown. Round the corner to Williams. Which way is he going to go? Showing good hold-up play. Here's Freer. Ball in. Away by Collins. For a corner to Forest Green. I'd love to bring Nathan Collins in permanently. I'm sure we will do at some point, but whether we can do it next season or not, I'm unsure. I'd like to think that we can loan him back again, but we'll have to wait and see. It's very rare, in fact, that I think you ever on FIFA, or I've ever, at least in my experience, been able to get a player back on loan after having them on loan in the first season. A lot of the time. Oh, how was that? Found its way all the way through there. Mitov with a big save. It's very rare that you're actually able to get a player back after you've loaned them once, but we'll wait and see if we are able to do so. Can we have one final opportunity? Reggie is going to go for a run. Reggie's going to go for a run straight into a defender. It'll be 3-1. It could have been 4 with Andy Dallas played through, and if the pass for Adebayo had gone through, it could have been 5. And it would have been Adebayo's 20th league goal of the season. Crawley and Macclesfield do draw, but Crawley win. No idea what the league table is going to look like on the final day. Missed an opportunity to secure a playoffs. Or to secure the playoffs. This minor delay will be their next match. So, we're still not guaranteed playoffs. Will you continue to back Adebayo? Of course. He just was tired for this game. Jack Rolls was brilliant. He deserves all the praise. Hopefully, he'll be willing to come back to us next season. Right. Let's have a final train, actually. All of these games should be played midweek. Those games in hand. So we actually, no, I'm not going to train Jack, am I? Just to try and keep him as low rated as possible to ensure his value is as low as possible. Let's see what the situation is going to be by the time we get to Saturday. Please tell me they've played their 45th game. They haven't. We don't know, even after we play Crawley. I'd love to play a part in the final home game so I can say goodbye to the fans. I hope that'll be possible. I'll say I'll miss having you around, Jabbo. Oh, what a tug on the heartstrings that is. Adebayo into the starting lineup. I'll take O'Neill out and I'll put Jabbo onto the bench. Go on, why not? Maybe, if the situation allows. So we don't know, even if we beat Crewe, whether we'll finish in an automatic spot or not. Because they have a game in hand. If we beat Crewe, if we win this game, we will go above Crewe. Or goal difference, but they'll have a game to play. So that would move us into 5th. Then we have to rely on Macclesfield doing nothing but draw on the final day. And Crawley and Mansfield dropping points in both remaining games. The automatic promotion spot is still available. I don't know why it said we missed out on a playoff spot. We are guaranteed the playoffs. We have certainly assured that already. But an automatic spot is on the cards. And it's gone down to the final day. Will it happen? Crew's 11. Jaskalainen in goal again for them. Daniel Powell out wide again for them. Chris Porter, the number 9, is going to be up top through the middle with Adebisi on the right. A 4-3-3 for them. I'm nervous now because we can't have a moment of elation in this game, or a moment of true, clear elation. Because even if we win, there are still other games to be played after this date. We could keep an eye on other results, and they might well go for us. But then other teams still have games to play, so we won't know definitively, even at full time here, where we'll finish. Lowry out towards Powell as Crew look to get themselves a first opportunity of the game. We went 1-0 down early doors against Forest Green, but thankfully, in the end, we were able to grind out those 3 points. It was poor. No, it wasn't. Got lucky there. It was meant for Maris. Davis. Newport 1-0 up against Northampton. Neither of those two are really threatening us at the minute. Get that into Lamb. Back to Dunk. Relax and enjoy themselves. Not a chance we're going to relax and enjoy ourselves here. Automatic promotion is on the line. Martin Tyler rolls. Looking for Adebayo. Can't squeeze it through the gap. Starting positively though. Go on, Reggie. We'll find you this time. Up against Hunt. Who's going to have the pace here? Reggie Lamb's going to have the dribbling, that's for sure. And Dallas making a good run. Andy Dallas, please now. Find the right pass. Arriving here is Jack rolls. And there's the defender in the way. Dallas! Oh, it fell kindly. But the shot is straight at Jaskalainen. Win that header. Well up, George. Adebayo flicks that on nicely. Get there, Andy. Oh, the defender makes a mistake. And looking for Adebayo. It had to be him. It isn't him, though. It still could go in! Oh! How has that happened? Will it? Did Adebayo get a final touch on that? Or is it going to go down as an own goal? He should have finished the first effort. I need to see a replay. Oh, my God. What on earth happened there? Show me again. The keeper might well... Oh, so no, it has gone down as an own goal. Adebayo should have finished. It's a brilliant save. The kick... Oh, my God. The defender's tried to clear it. It's hit the keeper's back. Rolled up his back. Come back off the post. And as Adebayo tries, he probably breaks his bloody leg on the post, if anything, but doesn't get a touch. A Will Jaskalainen own goal. That is so desperately unlucky for Crew, considering what a save it was to deny Adebayo another league goal. But we have a 1-0 lead. We don't know yet if a win here will be enough, but we shall wait and see and hope that we can just do our job. We can just do our job. We are now going to have to rely on other results. We didn't have to rely on anyone but ourselves to get the playoff spot. But if we're to get automatic promotion, we are going to need other results to go our way, and we're going to have to win here. But we have the lead to start. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Still Crew putting the pressure on. I'll have a throw, not a corner. He's got a couple of options here. Can we get there with Dunk? If anything, I've chested that to him. Oh, Noyle won that header. He did. It's a corner for Crew. No idea how we're going to see Crew out and keep a clean sheet in this game. They've been so dangerous already. Dallas tries to knock that down to a teammate and ends up heading it only to a Crew man. Back here to Adebisi. Good block by Nathan Collins. Counter-attack is on. And Dallas is in behind. And Adebayo is available in the middle if I can find the right pass. Here he is. Oh, on the far side. It's Leon Davis. No! The cross is just too heavy. Can't find him. Dallas. Maris. No, the pass again. Not good enough. Oh, the clear-cut opportunity to make it 2. But Davis couldn't get on the end of the pass. Unbelievable. And then he's nutmegged there by the pass. It's going to be 1-0 at half-time. But, oh, it could have and probably should have been 2. Brilliant ball. And Hunt could look for the man down the line here. Adebisi. Dunk's got some pace but can't get there. Lofted to the back post and Noyle away. More set pieces for Crew Alexandra. Dale is on for Adebisi. That's a poor cross and Reggie Lamb will easily head away there. And can we push? I'm going to try and do an offside trap just to get the defence to push out. Ball into the middle. Win this, please, Harrison. He's flicked it well. He just needed to get anything on that, and Reggie Lamb will mop up. Right, counter is on. Maris, nice drop of the shoulder. Rolls is available in the middle, but in the process of playing the pass, he is failed. 1-0 isn't comfortable enough for me to bring on Jabo yet. Anena on for Porter, or Anen. I don't know how that's pronounced. Rolls into Adebayo. Can we go for a 1-2 here, Victor, please? Oh, I'm going to have to rely on Dallas. No, Adebayo is in and has a goal. He does have his goal. This one will certainly count for him. Is that the golden boot for Victor Adebayo? It might well be. Great run. Great determination as well. Made one run, didn't get the pass, didn't just give up. He turned, saw the situation, made another run, gets on the end of it, and has his reward. Is it his 20th? I'm pretty sure it's his 20th goal of the League 2 season. Indeed it is. It's a big one for us against Crewe, and someone's at my front door. Into Lowry. Out wide to Powell. This is good movement by Crewe, and good build-up play, and a good delivery too. It's just not meant to be for them here today, is it? Unlucky defensively and unlucky offensively. I've made my changes though. Jabo has come on for Andy Dallas, and he's going to get his wish of saying goodbye to the home fans in the final game of the season. We have Jack Rolls now playing on the left as Conseil Sauer's come on in the middle, and I've also brought on Delev on the right-hand side. Adebayo, I wanted to turn the other way and I just couldn't quite get the first touch in there. Jabo is an absolute man-mountain of a human. Look at the size of him compared to everybody else on the field. Unfortunately for him, he's just not really good enough for a save like this, unfortunately. If it were FM, he could really probably still do a job, but on FIFA, it's just not the sort of player that I excel with, nor is he the sort of player that would make a massive amount of difference. The other strikers we've been using in Nibs, Adebayo and Andy Dallas are certainly going to be better, but apparently Jabo's going to prove me wrong until the finish. I tried to go across goal with that, and well, we've certainly seen our starting strikers have misses that have been that bad before, so I can't be too critical of Jabo there, and his movement was superb. He's not supposed to be that fast, but he raced around their defenders there, but it might be stamina related. It's a lovely run on the right hand side by Delev, and we could be in for a third still. Delivery into the box. Jack Rolls is up, away by Lancashire, the defender. That's 2-0 for us. A victory against playoff and automatic promotion rivals, but we've still no idea whether that's actually us into the top 3 or not. Cheltenham win. Other results. Crawley lost to Mansfield. I'm not sure. I just don't know. Cambridge United always wins, is what we'll say. Got your rematch against Crewe. We were more prepared, we were more determined. You just can't defeat Cambridge United twice. I won't say that because we might end up against them in the playoffs yet. Quite a resounding 2-0 win. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. We could have won by more, certainly. But what is happening with the league? Oh my God! Can you believe it? But there's still games to be played. Oh, Jesus! We are second and in an automatic promotion spot above Mansfield on goal difference, above Macclesfield definitely on goal difference, and above Crewe, who we just beat, on goal difference, and above Crawley by 2 points. But Mansfield, Crewe and Crawley all still have games to play. We could still finish 5th. Who have they got at the end of the month? That's what I want to know. Oh, they're playing in May. We've got to wait till the 9th of May to find... Oh my God. Crewe have Crawley. Which means one of them will definitely go above us. If Crewe win, they go above us by 3 points. If Crawley win, they go above us by a point. If it's a draw, Crewe go above us by a point. So we are definitely at least down to 3rd. but definitely finishing at least 4th, because they can't both go above me. So we will finish 3rd or 4th, and it depends on Mansfield versus Bradford on the 9th of May. Mansfield at home against 23rd placed Bradford. It will go down to the very last game of the season and some. It's still not done, even after our very last game of the season. Jesus Christ. That was the last one we did, so Regens 2. Oh, it sucks that Crawley and Crewe play each other. Whilst at the same time, it's good that they're going to take points off each other. It doesn't mean anything for us because one of them will definitely go above us because of the way that things are done. So we'll know once we get here, we'll know which one has gone above us. And it is Crewe. Crewe have drawn against Crawley and have gone into 2nd. Crewe are up via automatic promotion. We've won Manager of the Month, apparently. Great. An interest shown in Kyle Noyle, which we shall reject. But, oh God, I can't believe it. It's this nail biting on goal difference. Not even goal difference. On goals scored or wins. I'm not sure which comes first. On goals scored or wins, we are above Mansfield. Bradford City, please. Please, Bradford. Please. I can't. Oh, Jesus wept. How tense is this? And we will be advancing from here until the 10th. The game is being played on that Saturday. Where will Cambridge United finish? No! It's been ruined! We've got Exeter in the playoffs. The calendar's given it away. We've got Exeter in the playoffs on the 26th of May and the 3rd of June. Oh, that was so ridiculously tense. Mansfield won by a goal to nil against Bradford. So we finish top of the playoffs and we'll face 7th placed Exeter. Macclesfield will play Crawley in the other playoff semi-final, and we will only have the chance of going up via the playoffs. £1 million added to the transfer budget next year, or at least some of it, for finishing in 4th place in League One, in League Two even. Oh. Well, tomorrow then, we will have the playoff semi-finals for you. And if we get to the final, we will do that as a one-off special with the suit. Oh, Jesus. That was unreal. If we only gotten a victory against Walsall, if we'd only gotten a victory against Port Vale, it could have been so different. Could have been so different. Oh, we finish. Yeah, if we'd have just won any other game that we'd drawn this year, that was the difference. Even if we'd drawn one game that we'd lost this year, that was actually the difference. Crewe with 22 wins. How intense was that? Playoffs only for Cambridge United, but we thought we were going to be finishing mid-table. The board thought we'd be finishing about the relegation zone. Oldham and Bradford do finish down there. Right then, I'll see you tomorrow for the playoff semi-finals. Don't miss it.